I don't get it. Sometimes I'm like more one way than the other on this thing. It's so weird. Sometimes I'm over on this side of the camera and I don't know, whatever. I have it right side up. Oh well, whatever. I'm on this side now. All right, let's see if anybody. Oh, somebody came in. Got a little one eye looking at me, or one purple person. What's up, Ken? What's up? I did that thumbnail just for you, Ash. I know you're getting into jigs. Oh, and you went away. Isn't that fancy? I went away. Shh, sir. What's up, man? I'm getting insult to injury on my porch now. Not only is it cold, it's windy and it's blowing straight at me. Still got my guest chair over there. If anyone ever wants to join me, there's only been one person in that guest chair. Oh, my stepdad's here. He must have went to get food. He usually doesn't leave at night unless he's going to get food. Man, where is everybody tonight? How'd you do that day, Ash? Did you catch any? Catch any casitas? You're throwing what? Oh, bait smiths. All right. Did you catch a bunch that day? Did you catch any your last time out? I still haven't been fishing, so. Did a tips and tricks today. Got a tips and tricks coming on Friday. Got my throwback on Thursday, which is basically another tips and tricks this time, I think. But I haven't been out in the real world. I haven't been out in the real world of fishing. Yeah, that's funny because the show I was editing today, it was winter at Pinot, and I was using the fish to show the fish for the technique I was using. And in each one of those videos, I caught a huge ass freaking crappie, like like a 2 pound crappie. One on a finesse jig and one on a flicking a 3-inch worm. But they were huge, like they all are at Pinot. I didn't realize I was just going through to get my bass I caught, and all of a sudden I'm like, "What the hell's that?" And I'm going through the next show, and I'm clicking through, and I'm like, "Again? Another huge ass crappie." It's got some sick ass freaking crappie in there, that's for sure. Not like it used to be, but don't catch them like you used to. But they're still in there. I don't know. I might go do a little vlog there. What's up with this wind? I don't like wind. Freaking storm coming in or what? Wow, everybody's lagging tonight. Of course, this is my third day live in a row, so This is the only fish talk one though. Well, I fished on Sunday. Didn't get anything, but that was just catfish or carp. Yeah, it's cold, and now I got a wind. I got my blanket on. I'm always out here now with a big blanket over my legs. It's my winter freezing lives. It gets cold. I gotta go. I go fish somewhere soon, but we're on like heavy lockdown again. Oh, it says 2 now. We're back on our heavy lockdown. No traveling. Can't cross county lines. So yeah, traveling's tough right now. COVID came back with a bang. Oh, we're back down to 1. Still gotta try your swim baits in El Estero, but that water actually came up in the storm. I think it came up like 3 or 4 inches. In that storm we had a couple days ago. Or like 5 days ago? I don't know. It's only our, what, like, second storm of the year. Rained pretty good during the night, but we had a pretty good live last night. Had some musicians in. Nicholas Green came in. He was playing the new 3D freaking video game, and he had it on the screen so we could see what he was seeing. And then over in the corner, you could see him just in his room, going like this to nothing. But then we could see on screen what he was looking at. It's pretty cool. And he did a fishing game, and he caught a fish. Really kind of cool VR. Uh-oh, now nobody. Wow. Damn, somebody's over there coughing like crazy. Wow, 8 minutes. Where's everybody at tonight? Is there some sort of really good live going on? I'm humble. You can tell me. I'll go watch it. Man. Man. Fuck, really? Like 9 minutes, I'm down to 47%. I'm down to 91%. After 9 minutes? What the hell's going on with my battery? My battery used to last, I'd be on for like 10 minutes and still be at 100%. It's not liking this cold weather. It's okay, I got an extension cord out here now, so I have plug-in power. I got some plug-in power. So I can run a cord over here if this thing keeps dying this quick. Ooh, I got a like. Oh, now I got one person in here. It's funny. It said 0 people and I got a like. I'm like, what? I got a ghost like. Cord farts! Yo! Wondering where everybody is tonight. Ash was in here for a little bit. Then it went to nobody. Here it goes for it. You're silent but deadly. Yeah, I don't know what's up with my battery. It's like 10 minutes and it's gone down 10%. That's 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 not right. So I brought an extension cord out here now. I have an extension cord over there. I'm locked in. Oh, and now silent but deadly. Evidently left. Hello. Is my live not working right? No, I haven't heard from him. I guess he like broke Monica's heart, so that's the last I heard. She was bitter and angry at him. Yeah, it's back to one now. It does it a lot. As far as the people on and that. I don't know, StreamYard was acting weird yesterday too. It's just YouTube lately. It's been freaking glitchy. It's been glitchy with everything. Not just me, I've heard other people saying it's glitchy too, so. You know, this day and age, they're getting so much more traffic. So many more people on, more people going live. It's getting unstable sometimes. The internet's getting COVID now. Any plans to go? Plans to go fishing, corn? I said I'm still looking to go. I haven't been. I mean, I fished Sunday just for the freaking carpet catfish, but soon. Yeah. I'm waiting for the next friggin' just fish trip. But now we're in lockdown, so I don't know how long we're gonna have to wait for that to materialize. I got my show for tomorrow all done though. It's all rendered. Another tips and tricks, wintertime tips and tricks. On the way home. Nice. You're gonna be like Tito. He gets off at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and then he goes fishing. Then he goes home and sleeps. A slow night. There's not even any cars driving by. Told you we're on a list. Ooh, I got 2 and 2 now. We're on a list for cool lighted houses. So people keep driving by real slow. I'd actually wait for them to park the other day. There were like 2 cars in front of me driving really slow. I had to wait for them to go by so I could park. Damn, man, my battery's draining like a corn fart's phone. Can't believe it's down to 88%. They are my spies. I know. Oh, skunk water. What I might be coming down there. You might be coming down here? Oh, Guggen Slayer came in. Nice. Yeah, the counter's definitely not working. Skunk water's been in here. Now Guggen's in here. And it still hasn't moved. It still says 2 people. Now it says 3 likes, but so I can just say, hey, corn followers, every time they drive by. Oh, some lady came by and she's like, I was outside. It's like, oh, I'm doing a thing on Facebook telling people where the cool lights are so people can drive around to see Christmas lights. Can I put your address on the list? I went, sure. What the hell? What the hell? Is it windy over there, Corn? Yeah, I didn't know it'd be impeding my time to park. Didn't know I'd suddenly be driving down the street between like three cars that are doing 2 miles an hour. Do you have any wind over there? Oh, you're getting that winter tule fog that just sits on the ground? Yeah, I remember that fog. I used to deal with it all the time when I was snowboarding in the winter. Going through Fresno and all that. Friggin' couldn't see 2 feet in front of your car. Yeah. Had winds all day today. Usually they come up in the morning offshore. And then usually around 11, 12 they set down. But today they kept going. And they're still going right now. Usually we don't get an offshore that long. Usually it's in the morning and then it stops and it switches to inland. Oh, really? Yeah, you can hear it in my video I just filmed. I was waiting and waiting and it just got too late and so I filmed it and I'm on the porch and during it you can hear wind on my mic. I was like, come on, I want to edit this today. I need to get it filmed. And I finally had to just do it at like 2 because the wind just wouldn't stop. And I got not much. There's a few little spots where there's some wind on my video. I'm like, this one's going to take a while to edit. I don't want to have to film it in the morning tomorrow. And usually in the morning it's really windy and then it calms down. So I just went ahead and did it. It's a good one though. It's a good one for people for winter bass fishing. Something I learned years ago, and I've just never done it as tips and tricks. So, oh, it says 3-3 now. So I figured I'd just throw it up. I have another really good winter one coming up for Friday, with graphics and everything. I've been scouring old Bassmasters. My like 5 years worth of old magazines, going through all their winter ones, just to come up with new ideas. I mean, I have them. Mom kept telling me, you gotta get rid of all those magazines. I'm like, no, I still use them for research and for articles and now they're my thumbnail. Why people are a better fisherman than you. Started throwing that in. I'm like, no, this is research. This is stuff I use in my shows. Either I agree with them or I debunk them. Or I take their techniques and I modify them. I'll tell you a better way. And where is everybody tonight? I mean, there's a few of you guys in here, but I don't know if you saw last night, but it was really fun. It was a fun panel last night. Oh, it says 4 now. Yay! I'm getting a little more popular as time goes on. Going south. Finally, some snow in Greenland. We don't have any snow here, but we have a wind right now. No, I crashed early. It was fun. Nicholas Green did some VR. Ooh, starting to get some people in now. You finally got snow in, Nicholas! I was just talking how you did that cool VR thing last night. Snow in Greenland. Well, we're not. Um, I don't know. We haven't had any rain here. We've had like 3 storms. I want the days to get longer. Well, it's starting today. Yesterday was shortest day. But it gets like a minute or two lighter every day now. Well, even you, Nicholas, right? You don't have any snow. Is that your first snow, Nicholas? Because you haven't had much either, have you? Oh yeah, it's today. Yeah, we had like 2 little storms in November, and I think we've only had 2 little ones in December. There's hope. Yeah, it's like what? It's a minute every day, something like that. Today was a minute longer than yesterday, and now we'll keep going that way. Not crazy. We had quite a bit. Oh, you have had? Well, I thought your last video you did there was no snow. You had it, but it melted. Be back when phone charges. You're like me. I said my phone's like going down quick today, but now I got to plug out of here because of last night. Because I wanted the light to go longer, so I put an extension cord so I could plug in. Plug it in, plug it in. So now I have tech support on the porch. I mean, you'd think I'd have a million freaking plugs around here with all these lights, but every freaking plug I went to was filled everywhere. I'm like, damn it. Can't there be one empty plug on the porch? I mean, we got a million lights out here. What was that? Weird neighbor noises. Be back when phone charges. He has such an issue with his phone. I don't know. I mean, my phone did get knocked over on Sunday during the skate and fish. And it hit so hard that it actually turned off my phone. So it must have been a pretty good jar. It didn't fall off the tripod, but it fell over a hit and slid it across the thing. And all of a sudden my phone just started up again. So it had to be a pretty hard impact to actually click it off and turn it back on. Now my battery seems to be going down quick. A little crazy. Yeah, I watched your. Well, I don't know. You probably saw the comment, Nicholas. But I watched your first. That's the first trapping video I watched from you. I hadn't seen any trapping, mostly just the camping ones. But that was kind of cool. I'm sure you had a follow up. Had a little bit of time last night after the live. What the hell is going on? Oh, my friends must be going. I don't think they're going fishing. To go fishing, or they just got back from fishing. They hit up the what? I think I hear Ricardo. Oh, you guys know that my friend Ricardo. It's old now. It was a month ago, right? Month ago. Pfft, that's old news, buddy. That's old. Yeah, no, my friend Ricardo, you guys might know him. It's a lot of my Pinot videos and that, but he comes here now and they go out to the ocean and fish for lingcod and that. Let me see, is that him? I can't tell. Oh, that's not him, that's Gar, he has a truck. Ricardo! Ricardo? I don't know. I think that might be him though. Yeah, it's old. Videos get old like in 2 days. It's a 24-second world. You're like, oh, that video, that was from like 4 days ago. That's an old video. Did you catch anything now? Nope, no spoilers. I don't want to know. I want to watch the next one. I want to find it. I don't want to know if little skunks die. or ferrets or whatever else you were trying to catch in that one. What happens if you catch like a neighbor's dog? Does that ever happen? Maybe you're setting up around houses and people's property. Oh no, Fluffy! Fluffy's in my trap! How am I going to explain this to the family? I asked permission. They let the dog out. That was dumb. They let the dog out. They knew I was trapping. I don't know how that would go over. I'll be back. All right, Google. All right, I should say Mr. Slayer. Oh, God. You have got, okay. I just saw it in where you were. And I'm like, ooh, he's around houses. What if he catches somebody's cat or dog? So those are safe and sane traps? It's just they just have something to talk about. It's just a war wound, you know? Learn by doing. They won't be out there anymore. Stay at your house. Don't go wandering through the fields. Might get a bruised leg. Oh, underwater. Cat should sleep inside. I know. It still got hurt. It's just a bruise. Okay, maybe a hairline fracture, but your cat will be fine. Now, do you actually just let him go, or do you take him back to the person who owns him? Are you civil enough to admit to the trapping, or do you just like, go home, kitty, go home, kitty, go home, kitty? Yeah, he's limping a little bit. Hey, he'll be fine. They know where to go. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Nobody needs to know. It doesn't hurt him. It just holds him. I said, it's just a flesh wound. That's a bad kitty. It's just a slight bruise. They're fine. Hey, Richard. We're talking about cat catches. It's just a leg hold. It's just, they're fine. That's funny because I just thought that when I saw that one because of where you were doing it. But that's funny. You've got cats. No dogs yet, but got some cats. Oh, nice. Did you film it? Nice. So when's that video coming out? Those are the videos we like to see. A little taser, a little pepper spray. I've only had pepper spray once. Somebody in the club, 30 cats? Really? Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, you got it on film. Good. That's how Jackass started, man. To promote his show to MTV, he got shot with tasers and then sent it to him. And he goes, I have an idea for a show, and this is the trailer. And he sent him a video of him being shot by a taser. And now it's just everybody does them. Yeah, I got pepper spray once. It was in a club I was at. I wasn't DJing, but I was on the floor, and I don't know, somehow somebody sprayed it on the floor, and yeah, it cleared the floor pretty quick. And yeah, it was. I mean, I didn't get sprayed. Yeah, but I was like, I didn't get hit directly, but something. I was just like, oh God, oh my eye, yeah. Definitely cleared the club for a little bit. I don't know who it was. I don't know if somebody checked it out and goes, yeah, check it out. I got pepper. And then accidentally sprayed it right in the middle of the dance floor. Wasn't good. I was in there one night. Somebody shot a gun off, too. Yeah, that's got to be a lot worse. Yeah, somebody pulled out a gun evidently to show their friend, and it went off. Luckily, it was aimed down, and it shot into the sideboard right by the floor. But yeah, heard the bang, and everyone was like, "What?" And all of a sudden, the cops were there, and yeah, they were taking pictures, and freaking idiot. I'm gonna bring my gun to the club. Nice. Take home tasers. I've never been hit by one, but I'm assuming it's a shock. Yeah. Uh, what? Thank you so much, Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas. A $2.99 bagger. Yeah, that's the first super chat I've had in a long time. Actually, no. Evidently Tito gave me one the other night, right before I went off. It's the longest 5 seconds of my life. It only hurt for about 5 seconds. That felt like 2 minutes. What the hell was that? Yeah, we got sprayed. I said I haven't been directly sprayed, but I had it near me in a club. It hooks up every muscle in your body. Oh yeah, it does. It short circuits your electrical system. Now you know how those fish feel when they electroshock a lake. It feels like 20. Well, I can imagine. Nicholas hasn't been. You haven't been sprayed yet. Nicholas, have you been hit with a taser yet? I got shocked by. Well, let's see it. I made a. I don't know if you guys know the worm shockers. No, the worm shockers. I don't know if you guys know these, but you hook up the positive of a wire to a coat hanger wire, and then you put wood and all that stuff in, and you stick it in the ground, and it shocks the ground, and the worms come out. Well, the first time I made one. I made one, and I plugged it in. I'm like, I wonder how this feels. And I literally set it in my hand. Yeah, 110 volts straight to my hand, live wire. Yeah, I didn't do it anymore, but yeah, that's how I was. I'm like, I wonder how strong this feels, because you put it in the ground and you put your fingers in the ground and you kind of feel a little bit of the shock. But I'm like, oh, I wonder if it's working. I wonder what it feels like. Yeah, that wasn't fun. It's actually kind of getting, I don't know. I've gotten shocked by distributors. Remember the old days when you had a distributor cap? Yeah, 10,000 volts, but their amps are low. I don't know how many amps are in 110 AC volts, but same thing with distributors, man. I said the old day when you had to do the timing and you had to hook the wire up. Yeah. Remember those old days? You put a spring between the top of the distributor and the where it goes into the spark thing, and you hook that up, and that's what does it. Flashes the light so you can do the timing. Yeah, I got shocked by that, and that hurts like hell too. I got shocked twice before I could let go because it's like 900 RPMs revolution per. And I'm like sitting there, and somehow I touched it. It's like ow! I'm like, holy freaking shit! Oh my god! That's freaking crazy. Isn't there a better way to test the timing in an engine? I thought this would be easy, but no. I got my ass shocked. Yeah, but like I said, the worm shocker, that was I stuck it in my hand. I think it was like 15 or something. I'm like, wonder how this feels. Live 110 volts to your hand. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Yeah, yeah. My distributor ones, my timing ones are accidental, but my only time from an actual freaking electrical cord was intentional. Oh, the other thing I found out, you know how 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 your electrical system in your house. Oh yeah, that's tame. Electrical fences. Yeah. Yeah, but I was I oh, we got a slow car going by. Must be checking our lights. Uh, yeah, how your electrical system, your house is ground to the piping. Well, with that same thing, one time I went because when you touched it to metal, it would spark, and you could like our we had a what do we have? Oh, we had like a laundry thing where you could hang your wires and had the poles, and it would spark and it kind of burn it, so I could like sign my name and stuff. So one day I decided to touch it to the outdoor faucet which is where the ground for your electricity, your house is. Oh my God, almost blinded me. I mean, I swear, it was like, it was a spark that was that big. And this huge freaking electrical explosion. Because I'm like, ooh. I touched it to it. Ah. And of course, it tripped off the main circuit board. All right, Richard. Yeah, and yeah, I had to go turn on the circuit breaker and everything. But wow, it was just, I mean, it was, yeah, that was like, that was, that was a spark beyond belief. And the loudest freaking boom I've ever heard. It was almost like an M80 going off. And then my mom came out and goes, "The power's off. What'd you do?" I'm all, no, I'll just go turn it back on. I just, I just grounded it to 110 volts. What, a space heater? What did it do? Got a little fiery. Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know it was, really? What, it just got too, the wires got too hot? Would it actually fry the wires? Well, that's crazy. I didn't know it did that. I thought it'd be safe enough for that. Yeah, but those fishing things, it just overheated. Oh, really? It actually, wow. It melted the wires? I've had issue on my trolling motor. The wires I had were evidently too small of a gauge when I built my own little bass boat, and my wires on my boat melted and like caught on fire because of, I think, I don't know, I should have had like 15 gauge or something. I only had like 10 gauge, but I'm like going along fishing. All of a sudden I'm like, I burnt the cord. Yeah, that's what mine did. I was fishing. I'm like, I smell smoke. And I looked down and I had them hooked up, and it was through a piece of wood and that. And I look down in front where the cords are going over, and I see the smoke coming out. And I'm like, what the hell? So I went back and unplugged it and let it sit for a while, and then I like went over and looked, and yeah, all the plastic on the wires was just freaking melted like crazy. And it kind of burnt the wood a little bit. I'm like, all right, little too much resistance, and it freaking heated up like crazy. Guess I need to put some bigger gauge wire on this, so I don't start my homemade bass boat on fire one day. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, what the hell? Yep. Electricity's no joke. And if you actually put it through your body, it can kill you. If you get a shock up one arm, that's fine. But if it goes through both arms, through your heart, you're instantly dead like that. Stops your heart. Never touch anything with both hands that could shock you. Or one microwave. Get shocked by a microwave? Never heard anybody getting shocked by a microwave. You can't put metal stuff in it, man. Here's a really funny one, though. If you want to do a really fun video, I've seen this video years and years ago. Um, you put like a Gumby in there, or one of those, plastic bending things that are all plastic and they have the metal inside them. Um, you put them in a microwave and you turn it on high, and since the metal is covered, it doesn't do anything. And then, like, as you can see it in there, the mesh and the lights on you, and they'll start melting, and then all of a sudden they'll get down to the metal and it'll start sparking. Yeah, yeah. Not good on the microwave, but it makes for a good video. Let's watch Gumby melt and spark. I forget who did that. It was one of my friends. Yeah, I'm like, that's cool. What'd your mom think? I didn't tell her. But the video's cool. Apocalyptic Gumby. Wait, put a foil ball in your mic. Yeah, but it's kind of cool. Like, let's watch Gumby melt and spark. Other thing too is, have you guys ever made hot dog men? Have you ever made hot dog men in a microwave? They're really cool. I learned this from a skater. We were at a guy's house and we were skating his ramp, and then like, he's like, "Oh, if you guys get hungry now, we have hot dogs." And I come in and my friend has the hot dog and he has a knife. And I see him, he's like doing things to the hot dog. And I'm like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm making a hot dog man." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Oh, wait, just watch." So yeah, so he does this, and he puts it in, and it all plumps out, and it has eyes and a mouth, and the arms are out, and the legs are spread, and yeah, it was like, it looked like a little hot dog man with arms, legs, the eyes open up, the mouth opened up. It's pretty cool. I actually, I actually did it. I used to work at Cal Poly, and I worked at the sandwich plant, and and people could order hot dogs. So somebody ordered a hot dog, and I went, "Ooh, can I make you a hot dog man hot dog?" And they're like, "What's that?" I'm all, "Oh, here, wait, watch, this is cool." So yeah, so I did it all up, and I took it out and I put it into the bun. And I'm all, "Look, there you go." They're like, "Oh my God, that is so cool. It's like a little hot dog man in my bun." Yeah, yeah, the managers didn't like that, but they enjoyed it. And then I made one and I cut him off in half. I did the arms and the eyes and the mouth. I cut him off in half, and I took a bun and I cut a bun like into like a car, and I put a toothpick and I took a pickle and made it look like a steering wheel, and I took pickles and made them look like wheels on the side, and I stuck the top half of the little hot dog man in there like he was driving it, and I set it up on my station. Everybody loved that. Until the manager came by. They're like, "What the hell is this?" I'm all, "Oh, it's a hot dog man driving a bun car." They're like, "Aren't you supposed to be working?" No, well, there was a slow period, and people like it. It was entertaining. Yeah, that's how I am if you hire me as an employee. Yeah. Yeah, surprising. I worked there for like 8 years and never got fired. Highly, highly scolded at times, but Got to keep it fun, entertaining. Oh, and the worst thing I did, we had stations, right? I mean, it was at Cal Poly. It's called Sandwich Plant, and there's one station. There were stations, and how many did we have? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we had 6 stations. And most stations, you're looking at somebody else so you could talk to them, where you were dealing with the customer themselves. But there was one station at the end, and the girl was looking at a wall. Hey, Jay! I'm telling old work stories. And she was staring at a wall. And she's like, "Oh, you guys are so lucky because you're either like talking to people or you get to talk to someone that's across from you. And I spend all day just staring at this freaking gray wall." I went, "Will this help?" So, they had a bunch of dry eraser markers, right? Like colored ones. So, I, I, I drew a panoramic view on the wall. I figured it was dry eraser, right? It's going to come right off the paint. No problem. So I draw a mountain and I like draw a river coming through it, and I put birds in and the sun with rays coming out and all this stuff. And she's like, "Oh my God, that's cool. Thank you." And then, of course, I don't know where I was. I think I was on a break, and I was in the office, and Roberta was one of the managers. All of a sudden, I hear, "Scott! Scott!" I'm like, "What?" She comes in the office and goes, "Did you draw that on the wall?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was to help her, help her work better, lift her spirits. She needed something. She's just staring at a blank gray wall. So I drew in this nice little thing for her." And she's like, "Is that going to come off?" I'm like, "Well, it's the dry eraser stuff. Yeah, you should be able to just wipe it right off." No. She handed me the sprayer stuff in a rag, and she goes, "You get that off the wall right now." It didn't come off. I'm like, I'm spraying and wiping, and it didn't come off. And they actually had to have maintenance come in and repaint the wall. I'm like, "Hey, I was trying to boost morale." She said she didn't like it because she didn't see anybody, she didn't get to talk to anybody, she's staring at this gray wall. And it's productivity, it's helpful, we get more product done, we're happier. And they were dry erasers. I didn't think it would absorb into the paint. Yeah, again, not fired. Oh, I loved working there, it's so great. You gotta be great. I mean, you gotta help people out. Uh, there's another really good one. I've told this one before. I had a friend who used to come in. He worked there too. And um, we had brownies and stuff, and they were wrapped in, saran wrap. So you could like put them in the microwave for like 10, 20 seconds and warm them up. My friend, I forget his name, I think his name was Steve. But I'd be working there, and he'd suddenly come in and go, "Oh yeah, dude, can I use your microwave?" I'm like, and I went, "Yeah, sure." He goes, "Yeah, I want to wait more." So he would go in, he would stick it in, he would stick it on 2 minutes on high, and then he'd leave. And so I'm sitting there and I'm helping customers and I'm making their sandwich, and all of a sudden, obviously, I start smelling smoke in that. And all of a sudden I'm like, "What?" And I turn it off and I open it up, and the thing's like burning and there's all the smoke in there, and I shut it back up. And I'm like, And he comes back later and he's like laughing. He goes, "Oh, did I leave my brownie in there too long?" I'm like, "You freaking bastard!" Not. So because of that one time, I had a friend that worked. We had a walk-up window, and I forget the guy's name. He was an older college student, but he was in there, and he'd come out. It was slow. Nobody was there, and I was at the register, and he came out, and he was talking to me, and I knew he wasn't in the window. 2 minutes and the stuff caught fire. Oh yeah, it catch fire. So I'm like, my thought was, okay, he's gonna go back in there in like a few minutes, right? And so while he's gone, I go in there and I take one of the brownies, I stick her in the microwave, and I set it for like 5 minutes. And so I go outside and I walk by him and I'm like, yeah, dude, shouldn't you be like in your window? And he's like, no, because we had a window where you could see if anybody was at the window, and he's like, no, there's nobody there. And I'm talking to her, some girl he was kind of, I don't know, trying to date or something that was at the register. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And so I walk by him and I go out into the dining area and I sit on the thing and I watch him. And I'm like, watching him. And I'm like looking. And I'm like, oh shit. It'd been like, hey, mate, the hook. Yeah, and it'd been like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, right? And I'm like, and he's not going back into the window. And I know this freaking saran wrap brownie is sitting in there just getting ready to explode. So I finally get up and I go to him and I'm like, dude, you should go back in the window. He's like, what? I'm like, you should go back into the window. You should get back where you need to. And so I follow him in there. And at this point, there's just billowing smoke freaking coming out of the microwave, like through the door. Just, and he comes in there. I like going first, but I basically force him to go back in there. And he goes in, and all of a sudden he goes, and I step up to the door, and he looks back at me, and he opened the door. And it was seriously like a house was on fire. Like, it just, like, second he opened it, was like, this just huge mass of black smoke just comes out. And so he opens it up, and so I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. So I go in, and he takes water, he like grabs a water bottle and like starts putting it in there. Then he takes the brownie and puts it into the trash can. And all of a sudden the trash can starts on fire. So I'm pouring water into the trash can trying to get it out. We close the door, right? Because this is, like I said, this is like a walk-in, and people go. We close the door, and so we're in there, and we have the door open, the window where people come up to, and we're in there, and I have a rag, and he has a rag, and we're like going like this, trying to get the smoke out, And the fact is, it doesn't have a roof. It's a little like wall area, but it's open to the whole rest of the dining area. And so we're in there trying to get the smoke out. We got the fire out in the trash can. We're trying to get smoke, and all of a sudden we hear the door open, and we both stop, and we both turn and look, and it's Roberta, the one manager I was telling you about, and Helen, I think was the other manager, and we're going like this, and we hear the door open, and we turn, and they're both standing there, and they open the door, and they're just looking at us. And we like kept kind of waving, but stopped. And then all of a sudden, they just shake their head and close the door. And I swear to God, it was the sandwich plant. Hey, Chex-Mex. That place smelled like burnt toast for like the rest of the day. For like 5 hours later, the whole place just smelled like burnt toast. But it was just so hilarious to turn around and see both your managers look at you. And then just shut the door. when it's just filled with smoke and the whole place smells like burnt toast. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, amazing I never got fired working there for 9 years, but had some good times and they were fun. Almost burned the place down, but other than that, It was it was hilarious. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not the best employee. I made things entertaining, but so now we actually got people in here. Did anybody fish today? Cornfire said he's going to get going later. I haven't fished. I haven't fished on Sunday. That miserable no fish catfishing session. Hey, Tito came in. Yeah, I'm looking. I have video all done for tomorrow. Got the Thursday video, the Friday video. I mean, they're not filmed yet, but they're in the works. They're already set up. Just got to sit down and actually do the filming and editing. But I don't know how long it's going to be until I actually. No, they changed the law, checks. No, they changed the law, checks. Well, they didn't change it, but it's been postponed. They got a million signatures. But now they're doing the verification, the signatures, and that, and then it's going to go on the ballot next November. Not next November, but November after. So it's pretty much postponed until December. And depending on how the vote goes, either it'll happen or it won't. But yeah, it's postponed until probably December 22. I mean, unless the verification of the signatures doesn't go through. Yeah, it's called the Coalition for Fairness, because it was a bill, not something that we voted on, that Gavin Newsom did. And I guess if you get enough signatures, you can fight the bill. And they evidently got a million signatures, so they submitted it, and the Supreme Court judge agreed that both parties need to now verify that and then put it up on the ballot in November 22, our next voting. So Californians have a right to decide for themselves if they don't want flavored cigarettes or they do. I researched it. Tito told about me when he was here. He said a guy in the store when he bought them. He just fish. Pretty fun. No, but he said Tito went. Yeah, some guy told me when I bought these, because he bought some when he was here the other night. He goes, yeah, the guy said it's been postponed to January, and I'm like, well, it's supposed to happen January 21. And he goes, no, the guy said it's going to be January 22nd. And yeah, so now it might be January 22 that it happens, but we get to vote on it now. So if it doesn't get voted through, then it won't happen. If it gets voted through, it's not going to happen for like 2 years now. No, I found it. I researched it last night. I was actually on the phone with Wasabi. Yeah, but it's been overturned. I checked it. I found it on one site, and then I actually found it on like three or four other sites on Google. And yeah, they all said the same thing. That it's now going. They have to do the verification of the signatures, and then most likely it's going to go on the ballot in November 22. So we get to decide as Californians, not just Gavin Newsom taking his pen out and being unfair and effing all of us and saying, "Oh, yeah, I'm just putting this to a bill." 4 more years. No, just 2 years. But I mean, the fact that a million people, I just say ban smoking. Well, but it should go to. That's what I said. It was the. It's called the Coalition for Fairness, and they're the ones that said, hey, a lot of people are upset. Yeah, boost my economy. Fuck tobacco. Yeah, they said, this isn't really fair. A lot of people are upset. A lot of the black community was upset. Upset because I guess 80% of black people that smoke mostly smoke menthol. And so, yeah, they actually got to the Supreme Court. They voted to put the two parties together and come to this conclusion that, yes, it needs to go to a vote. Let Californians decide on their own whether they want them or they don't. 600 or 2K. Yeah, so evidently that's what's going through. Like I said, I found out one site, but I don't trust one site when I find it when I'm researching on Google. But then all of a sudden, 5, 6 other sites showed up, and I read them all, and it was all pretty much the same wordage, saying that that's the process. That's what's going through now. So I don't have to give up on these yet, or nobody does. We might have 2 years before either we vote yes or no on it. So that's the checks and balances of laws in America, I guess. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. We at least have more than just 2 weeks. So you don't have to travel to another state to get them, or you don't have to buy them from a drug dealer on the corner selling cigarettes. Yeah, and it's because it wasn't on the ballot. He just signed it as a law, and I guess that's checks and balance. That if you get 1 million signatures, you can protest it, and that's what happened. Kelp wraps, yeah, exactly. Just roll your tobacco in kelp. Dry it out, roll it in kelp, you'll be good. Plus, it was kind of weird too, because they kept expensive cigars, and they kept flavored hookah tobacco, but they kicked out menthol and swishers and black and milds, and so it was just kind of weird the stuff they kept. If you have $20 to spend on a cigar and it's blueberry, you can do it. You want to go spend $1 for a Swisher Sweet blueberry? No, no, we won't let that happen. Yeah, it was, yeah. But anyway, the people that protect us stepped in. And now we'll see what happens when it becomes a proposition on a vote. Either we go, fuck, the kids are just taking those freaking flavored cigars and wrapping pot in them. They're not getting damaged by freaking tobacco. They're just getting high. They don't like smoking cigars. That was the first thing I said, because when at first I read the data and why they did it. That was because evidently kids in grade school to high school, there was an increase in smoking. And in the survey, all the kids said their first introduction to tobacco was flavored tobacco. I'm like, gee, isn't that funny? It happened about the same time pot became legal. We all know what they do with swishers and black and milds. They cut them open and they re-roll them with pot inside. They will not smoke this. It might be flavored, but it doesn't taste like the pot when you put it in it. And it doesn't give you the same feeling. So yeah, thank you, Tito, for tipped me off on that and um, inspiring me to do the research to figure out what's going on. But yeah, justice will be served November 22, when we see actually how many people want them and how many vote. And there's a lot of I've seen so many old people in front of me in liquor stores and that buying like 15 flavored Swishers. Give me 3 of the blueberries. I want 4 of the blackberries and 3 of the oranges. Like, really? You smoke Swishers? No, you know exactly what they're doing with it. Yeah, I'm like, pretty much this 67-year-old lady in front of me is smoking blunts. she's she's doing the old Martha Stewart way. Thanks to Snoop Dogg. Yeah, they gotta know all that tobacco is just going into the trash from that stuff. They just want the leaf. That was me. That was Wayne too. You know, Wayne was like huge on that. Well, even Tito, even well, yeah. I said when I read the research, I knew exactly what was going on. They're using this as an excuse because a lot of people don't like the tobacco company. But you're not pulling the wool over my eyes. Little 12, 13-year-old and high school kids do not like smoking flavored cigars. So I don't know. He was in here last night. They might have smoked a tobacco product, but it's only the leaf that was flavored because there was something else on the inside. You hear he got hired? Oh, you get hired for that medical thing he's doing? The medical delivery? Did he? Well, well, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, all right. He told some good stories last night. That's the Jessfish reference right there. He probably got arrested today. He had 3 days of pushing his luck, and he still kept doing it. And now today, he's locked up. Those were funny stories. Everybody called him on it too. Gee, really? What all 3 of these things have in common? You're parked somewhere, and what are you doing? They're not targeting you. They're just realizing what you're doing. It's like, hello. Let's take one thing out of the equation, and guess what? It probably doesn't happen. But no, I'm being targeted. What's in common with every time they pull you over? A puff of smoke comes out of the car? What did you give me for Christmas? I think I gave you a little bit of hint about it yesterday, Nicholas. I kind of joked about it yesterday when you were on my panel. But I'm actually kind of serious. I am. I think I might actually. I don't have them in my possession at the moment, but yeah, I might send you something for Christmas, or a belated Christmas present. I don't know if you remember what I was kind of joking at. Was it? Yeah, it wasn't. Was I said it last night, but it actually came from your live. I mentioned something when I was on your live on Saturday. So I might send you some stuff. I don't know if you remember the reference, but you should know what it has to do with. See if he chimes in on this one. See if he remembers some of my chats in his live. You don't have to. No, I think I am gonna, cause it'll help me out too. I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy sending it to you, and if you keep up what you've been doing, I'll be able to enjoy it back during your lives. Do you know what it is? I think you should. I just have to go to my storage unit, and yeah, I'll make it happen, man. I'm waiting to see if he chimes in on this one. You'll enjoy it. But the truth is, I don't know. I think it'll be something you'll really, really like. But it's actually, it's actually kind of be going to be regifting, actually. But just your style, what you do, what you play, and that, I think it would be. Hold up, let me think. It would be very beneficial to you, and I think it would be a lot of fun. It'd benefit your channel, it'd benefit your lives. Let me think. Yeah, yeah. What do you do on Saturdays? What do you do on Saturdays when you go live? Hmm. And what would I have as a person that's done the certain things I've done in my life? Hmm. I think I'm giving you enough clues. Come on. This could go round and round and round. Yes, there you go. I was gonna say this could go around at 33 RPMs forever. Yeah, you guessed it. I think it'd be a perfect Christmas gift. I have some stuff in my possession that I'm sure not only you, but your people that follow you and like your videos and that would really like. So it's gonna be coming, man. That's gonna be my belated Christmas gift to you, because I'm on lockdown. I have no chance to go to my storage unit for uh, another 2 or 3 weeks, but yeah, you got it in before I said it. Yeah, I'll send you some stuff. That'll be my birthday gift to you, man. I have some good stuff that's. I'm saying it seriously. That it's definitely stuff that uh, just kind of it correlates along with what you play and what your people like, and yeah, I'll definitely send you some stuff. It's just been sitting in my storage unit, and I know why now. It found its purpose. Yeah, I don't know. Records are pretty heavy. But yeah, I have. It's actually well, I don't know. I have something in my possession that's it's pretty unique. It was given to me as a gift like 10 years ago, and that, and I don't know. Although I appreciate it and everything, but I'm a person that pays it forward and passes it on. So you could have a lot more fun with it than I do, or I would. So expect that to be coming. Yeah, it's funny is I was thinking about it and I mentioned it. All right, Tito. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but yeah. Oh yeah, you'll like it. I actually it's actually a collection of records from actually one particular artist, and it's actually their whole collection. Like every single album they ever made um, is in this collection. So um, yeah, I think giving it to you and what you're doing, if you keep doing them at least with playing your music on your lives and that, I think it would be really cool to hand it off to you. And it fits right in with your camping and all your other stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be coming your way, man. Just give me a couple weeks to get to my yeah. uh, yeah, give me a couple weeks. Um, I don't think we're actually off lockdown until like sometime in January, but I'm gonna go down there. I need to clear out my storage unit. I know this collection's in there along with another huge collection of my own records. But yeah, it'll be you'll enjoy it. Totally fits your style. Look at it, open a wine bottle. One I kind of started yesterday. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. I kind of forgot that I mentioned it to you, but when you said Christmas present, that evidently made something rattle around in my old mind, and I went, "Oh wait, I do have a perfect Christmas gift for him." Um, actually, no. I don't think it's somebody that you've played in that, but I know it's somebody you know. Or when you listen to it, you will know. And I'm 1,000% sure the people that follow you and are in on your lives will 1,000% know. And as far as camping and all that, it's like camp songs around the fire. This is definitely someone that's been played for 20 years around campfires or while you're out in the woods and camping. So it ties in perfectly. So yeah, I'm glad you're excited. It'll be fun. I got my guesses, but I should not spoil. Yeah, no. It's kind of funny because I heard it my whole life because he was actually one of my dad's favorite artists. And I'm, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a weird sort of, there's a weird sort of connection between who I'm going to be sending you and a part of his life, the artist himself. So, yeah. I'll just leave it there. A weird phenomenon happened that was just bizarre to me. So not only am I sending you something that's something I've kind of been attached to, and that's just where paying it forward comes out a lot. Uh, Introducing things like that to other people, but I have an attachment to it. The person that gave it to me had an attachment to me, and so that's the best thing about sending it to somebody else, especially someone younger that can hopefully, you know, appreciate it for a lot longer too. Well, I did not expect this live to go this way, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun regift, in sorts. You'll get it. Like I said, probably somewhere in mid-January, you will get your belated Christmas gift. And yeah, it's a Western singer. Uh, eh, I'd say more folk, but yeah, Western, but more folk. I would consider it more folk than Western, but a lot of people would say Western. But I said it's kind of a, I don't know. I just think this collection, just with who you are in the camping and all that, and Pennsylvania and all that stuff, you should be the rightful owner of this collection. Give up the surprise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's actually an extensive. It's every single album this artist ever made. I think there's so much music from him. There's yeah. There is so much music on there on all those albums that I've probably personally never heard. I've actually never played any of them myself since they were given to me, but it's got to go to its rightful owner, and I think you're the one. So there we go. We got a Christmas present for Nicholas. That's going to be a lot of fun. Are they all 76s? No, no, they're full albums. They're actually 33 full albums. They're not little records, not 45s or 78s. I think you meant. No, they're actually just regular full 33 albums. It's like the ones you play. You'll enjoy it though. Yeah, you will enjoy it, and I will enjoy. I'm already excited. I'm really excited about giving this to you. So, fine thing is, this is a lot of stuff that I listen to because I told you that I've camped in like 50 or 40 something states. I spent from age like 8 till 14 every summer camping in our camper. Yeah, and these are songs we would play and listen to, at night when we had the campfire, we were eating dinner and everything. So it just goes. It's such a mesh. I know they're there. I just got to find them. So to have my own collection of my actual from my DJ days records. This is totally separate from that. And I was kind of blown away when I got them. I was kind of like, "What? Really?" But it's time to pass them on. So yeah, you're all excited, but you're gonna have to wait like at least about a month before you get them. His name's not Burl, right? No. Nope. I don't know. I'm assuming you will probably know who he is, and I'm almost pretty damn sure you'll know songs by him. But um, we'll just keep it a surprise. I don't want to spoil it now. We got a good. You're off on a different track, so yeah, yeah. I like it. It's gonna be a surprise to you, but trust me, if I'm right, and I'm pretty sure I'm right as far as America and the wilderness and camping, he's a dead on ringer for all of that. And you eventually, in a couple weeks or month, will have a collection of every album he ever created. I still actually cry to a lot of songs when I hear them. By the way, this is fun. I like it. I like it. I'm not usually a gifting person. Well, I kind of am, but you inspired me to pick out a perfect gift for you. Just in a passing joke. And they're all albums, and I know you have your little record player and you play albums, so this will be a lot of fun. I mean, I don't even know how much the collection's worth. Seriously. But I don't care about that. The gift itself is going to be much more enjoyable than any monetary returns from what I'm sending. And going to a pretty damn good guy. Oh man, this wine. I don't know if you guys saw this last night when I opened this, but it's an old bottle and the cork freaking fell apart. It just fell apart when I was bringing it out. Still thinking. And I actually had to push the cork into the bottle because it was so torn up it wouldn't come out. So now as I'm drinking this, there's a bunch of pieces of cork that come out every time I take a drink. So that's what I'm like spitting out. It's cork pieces. Yeah. If this was sent from Jezzfish, need a refund. I was just saying this right in YouTube. If this is sent from Jezzfish, this wouldn't have happened. It was obviously a really cheap. It was from 2007, I think. 2008. Well, yeah, yeah. It just wouldn't. It just totally broke apart. Like it broke in half. You can see this is the top half of it. It broke. As I was pulling it out, it broke in half, and then I kept trying to screw it in, and it just kept breaking to pieces, and I finally just had to push it into the bottle. What is this? Hopefully, if I read it, it's not a Just Fish product. um, Lockwood Vineyard. Lockwood Vineyard from Monterey. That's the one. Not a B.O.B., right? Wait, what are you talking about? B.O.B. Is that back to the music? Because I don't know what the B.O.B. would be. Are you not a Bob? Oh, are you talking? Oh, no. Nope. Yeah, no, I know who you're thinking of. Nope, not him. Not him. Nope. I'm assuming. I shall never guess. I'm assuming with that you mean Dylan or something. Nope, not him. I said I don't know. I like that you're intrigued and you're still trying to think of it. I'm I, everybody knows the guy. I know you're all over the music, and that's like the kind of the coolest thing of it. Because suddenly you're gonna get it, and you're gonna be like, oh shit. I don't know though, because music's all over the place, and you never know what somebody knows. So it could be a totally like, who's this? You're like, huh? I've never heard of this person in my life. and then you might start playing some songs. You go, oh, that was his name. Is his name Woody? No, it's not Woody Harrelson. He's an actor, not a musician. This has become guess your gift. This live suddenly become guess your gift. What musical artist will you be receiving albums from? Stay tuned. Results will be revealed in about a month. It's about a cliffhanger. It's about bringing people back. What gift of music was he given? We'll tell you in just a few weeks. Once I reclaim them. Is it John or Pete? Is it John, Pete? Is it Steve? Is it Patrick? Damn it. I need to know more names of singers. This is driving me crazy. Is it you all along? Yeah, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you my 11 songs that I made in my life. I had them put on album. Damn it! I need more names to throw out. I need a clue. It's Jawaya. Jawaya. His first name is Jawaya. Oh, damn. Pfft. Another piece of cork. I need quality wine, man. I love your shit even more, Jess Fish. It's getting obnoxious. Is cork bad for you? Two Johns I know. John Prime, John Denver? What? John Prime, John Denver. Isn't there John Snyder too? Isn't John Snyder and also a singer? Oh, is he a comedian? Cork isn't bad. It's the mold that you. It wasn't moldy. It wasn't moldy. Not moldy. I think I'm good then. It's just, oh look, here's some of it right here. Here's a piece of it. There's a piece of it right there. There's no way it's Pete. What singer's their first name is Pete? Peter Piper? It's the only Pete I can think of. That was a nursery rhyme, though. I don't think that was the singer. Okay, how about this? Are they dead? I don't know. Are they dead? I don't know. I could go Google it. I'm not sure. Not sure if they're dead. They might be. I'd have to Google it though. I'm not good with dead people. There's people that people suddenly tell me, "Oh, he's dead." I'm all, "What? When did he die?" They're like, "Oh, like 4 years ago." I'm all, "What? How? What? I thought I was still alive." I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, you can see right there. There's the cork. There's the cork floating around in my wine. I think I've gotten out most of the little pieces. Oh, no, there's still some floating around there. Guess I have more spitting to do. Yep. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh, that's a good piece. This makes it more entertaining now. Projectiles in your bottle of wine. It's really fun. Hello, wait, what? It's not Johnny. If you thought I might not know them, put a cork in it. Yeah, basically. I wasn't gonna let the bottle go to waste, so I just pushed that freaking thing inside. I tried to go to the side and screw into it, and try the in the middle. Every time in the middle, it just kept breaking it up. And you don't know who Johnny is? It's not. It's not Johnny. It's not Johnny, and it's not Pete. Marty Robbins. I don't even know who that is. I might know his music, but I don't recognize the name. Marty Robbins. I don't even know what he sings. Is he country? Is he folk? Is he blues? Oh, I do know a Samuel that's a singer. His first name's Samuel. That's blues. He's a blues singer. Oh, no, Sonny. There's a Sonny, too, that's a blues singer, right? I love Sonny. And was it? Oh, yeah. There's a Sonny that's a blues singer. You're just going to have to, you're having fun with it. I like that. I like the gift that creates excitement before you even get it. Dave. Dave. Is there a famous singer called Dave? I know it. Daniel. Oh no, Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone. Was that? No, he wasn't a singer. He was an actor, right? Oh, isn't there a Glenn? There's a Glenn that's famous. That's the first name of a singer. Dave Van Rock. Sorry, man. Never heard of him. Another one you're throwing out that I have no idea who that is. I'll have to look him up though. I'll be googling a lot of things tonight after the live. Like, who are all these singers that I don't know? I thought I was pretty versed in music. This is fun. I didn't think this gift would end up being so amusing. I'm just glad to have the collection. I'm really glad to be able to send it off to somebody. It was actually a big shock when I got it. Hey, Guggen, you're back. Obviously, you left a comment that said, I'm back. Yeah, I was shocked when I got it. Just because, oh, I'm not going to know that. Details of how I got it are upcoming. And the details of the connection. Real big. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't fat. He was a pretty thin guy. I mean, I'm assuming that's what you meant, but was he a big singer? Or did you mean it as if he was famous? Guess I could go both ways. I took it as, was he a big guy? No, he wasn't a big guy. I'm just gonna cry somewhere. Well, see, this is the best thing about the gift, man. There's so many possibilities that it could be. And yeah, so you'll be even more shocked when you get it. You'll be like, what? No, no, no. He was on a very small label, indie label. Only made like 3 albums ever in his life. But I just like giving the unknown. I love giving people stuff that 90% of the people have never heard of. But I just happen to have every album he made. It's an obscure gift. It's a little underground. But trust me, when people hear it on your live, they'll be like, this guy's great. I never heard of him. Who is this? Oh, it's a little underground band that I got sent a collection of for a birthday gift. I just gotta find it though. I have no idea where it is in my storage unit. I'm 100% sure it's in there, but I'm gonna have to dig through all the stuff I have in there to actually find it. I haven't been to that storage unit in like 10 years. I went down there when I moved here to get my fishing equipment out, and I didn't look for anything else. I went down there with one purpose: to get all my fishing poles, my reels, my tackle boxes. But I know that stuff's in there. It's sitting somewhere in there. An incredible collection. It still might be in the box it was given to me in, to be honest. I know I never got rid of it. I know it's in there. A hidden gem. Is it M&M? Yes. It fits so much when you're camping. What's camping without M&M? It goes so much with the outdoors and nature. All his songs just go right along with nature. Nothing to do with city life and urban dwellings. You want to just listen to Eminem when you're out in the wilderness, watching a great sunset. Boxer Willie. Who the hell's Boxer Willie? See, I picked the wrong guy because he's throwing out all kinds of shit I don't even know. Boxer Willie. He seems like an outside, outdoorsy kind of guy. Blues? Folk? Something like that? I would assume. Boxer Willie. Was he a musician or a boxer? Did he fight Ali? I think I remember that boxing match when I was young. Ali versus Boxer Willie. Who will win? That's so much fun. Playing with the minds of other YouTubers. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Ah, shit. More cork. Damn it. I really need just fish wine. Well, you're gonna be going through this whole mind trip for like a month, man. Sorry, Nicholas. Didn't mean to send you on this trip. Oh yeah, well I kind of did. You brought it up, so I did. I just decided to indulge the proposition. I know exactly. Let's filter my wine. I don't know. I like this though. I like the fact that that's what a gift should do, is get somebody going, I drink coffee, you call the name's Jared. Damn it! Who the fuck is he sending me? I'm getting an album collection from somebody I have no idea who it is. I'm throwing every name out in the book. That'll just make the gift be even more special when you get it. You'll be like, oh my God, really? I was not expecting the best of the Muppets. Yeah, wouldn't it be funny? It's the Muppets collection. Every song the Muppets ever sang. and yeah, look, I now own every album by the Muppets. Thanks, CCB. This is a gift of a lifetime. Taylor Swift. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, Taylor Swift, that's a good guess. Maybe even Pink. Maybe every album Pink ever made. Or maybe it's Miley Cyrus. She's big time. She's not big. She's thin. She is a big artist, though. She has a famous dad. Yeah, there we go. Elmo. Yeah. The best of Elmo. All of his albums in one collection. Elmo sings the blues. That would be funny. Phil Cosby, yeah. It's actually not music. It's comedy records. It's every album Bill Cosby ever made. I'm going to be live tonight with you, and in the background is going to be jokes from Bill Cosby. Humor all the way around. He was an outdoorsy guy. He liked to camp. White camping. Yeah. Yeah, that favorite campfire song, Back in Black. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's what I did all of my camping with. Back in Black. Heavy metal camping tunes. Played by Drake. Dude, I don't know what to tell you to listen to when you're camping. Richard Pryor would be nice. Yeah, that would be. I wish I had every album by Richard Pryor. I do have some old Smothers Brothers comedy albums. That's old school. You guys probably know the Smothers Brothers. Jess Fish probably would. Yeah, this can be the gift that keeps on giving. The surprise gift. Surprise gift coming to Nicholas in early 2022. Pretty much. I'm pretty much saying you know the name of the comedian Richard Pryor. Which, yes, might technically be me saying you're older. But you're the one that brought him up, not me. How about the best of Gallagher? The full collection of Gallagher. Gotta be Justin Bieber. That'd be a white elephant gift right there. If I sent him the full collection of albums by Justin Bieber, that would be a that'd be a total classic white elephant gift right there. But I might have it. I'm a DJ. I have a lot of albums. Who knows? It could be a white elephant gift. That would be funny. You kind of make me want to go out and find Justin Bieber albums now. I'm going to thrift stores and everywhere else, and I'm going to put that together. Here's your gift, man. Every album ever made by Justin Bieber. Yeah. The later days when his career was going down, Vanilla Ice actually made some folk camping albums. Kid Rock, yeah. is kind of Western. He's kind of folk kid, a little rap in there, but he's that, Oh shit! It's about to be Christmas. Yeah, what do we have? Like what? 2 more days? Wait, what? It's 23rd, isn't it? 2 more days, right? 3 days. 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, 3 days. I don't even know what day Christmas is on. I'm focusing on Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day. Yeah. And it's not a Scott for sure, huh? Uh, no, I'm not sending. I might throw it in just for fun. Wow, nice. No, but actually, now you say that, Nicholas. Yeah, in this, I might send my. I might. I might send you my CD of all my music. I'll, I'll send you my 11 songs I made in my lifetime, just for fun. I'll just stick it on in there with it. My camping music, my fishing music. I'm getting down there. You like that? All right, I'll stick it in there then. I think I actually have a few of my CDs sitting around. Oh, you got your truck. Nice. Have you driven it yet? Have you have you figured out a manual yet? You got the truck. Have you driven it? Have you put it in first gear and actually driven anywhere, or is it just sitting there looking cool? Yeah, I'll send you the CD, and you can use a CD of CCB songs in your truck. They're pretty fun. I actually used to play them at some of my DJ nights when I was in San Francisco. I was so shocked. Yeah, I used to play my own songs at my DJ night in San Francisco because they're kind of house, drum and bass style music. It's not. But yeah, people actually got in them, and it was really weird putting it in and watching people like kind of dance to them and stuff. And I'm like, well, they didn't even know I made this song. That's, that's kind of weird. But I was able to drive some my first try. Tomorrow's practice. Yeah, manuals, yeah. Once you get it down, it's like driving a bike, man. Just takes a little bit. I mean, once it's. I learned on a manual, like I said, with my rabbit, and it was a bitch for the first couple days, but once you get that clutch thing down and the shifting down, and if you do it like I haven't driven a manual probably in like I don't know how long, like 20 years, probably. I think my rabbit died in like 1998. So it's been like 10 or something. But yeah, I could. It'd be rough the first time I drove it, but yeah. But yeah, it doesn't take long. I drove a stick for like. So I got my rabbit in 1984. I sold it in 1998. So I spent what like 14 years driving a stick. Haven't been to stick since, but it's like riding a bike, man. Once you get down, and every car is different, but yeah, no, it's you'll be fine. You'll love it. Suddenly you'll be doing freaking donuts in it. We're gonna be seeing Nicholas Green donuts in the grass. Yeah, it's big YouTube videos. You know, I'm doing drifting and doing donuts, so that's gonna be coming up soon in a new manual truck. A lot easier to do them in a manual than it is in a automatic. That's for sure. I'm tearing up my lawn today, guys. This is my big truck camping video. I'm gonna go tear up some lawn. Really? You're going back? Oh, you are young. Fuzzy dice on the mirror. And all else, cool move, dude. Are they black and white? Is it black fur with white dice? That's a good touch. Kudos to you. That's old school with the fuzzy dice, man. I think all the bits are out of this now. Oh no, I see a few in there. Oh no, fuzzy dice they're pink. Well, I was gonna say black or pink. Yeah, they gotta be one of the two. Pink or black, yeah. It's nothing against your manlyhood. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, if you're a real man, seriously, if you're a real man, you have pink fuzzy dice hanging from your mirror. It's a big ass truck, bitch. Don't judge me. I'm okay with my manlyhood. I know I have pink fuzzy dice hanging from the mirror, but that's just because I'm so secure with being the man I am. It doesn't detract from this. I'm all man. I have a big ass truck, and yes, I have pink fuzzy dice hanging from my rear view mirror. Deal with that. This is how we roll in this truck. It's just like Jess fishing our Delta. This is how we roll in frickin' Stockton, baby. Them sheriff can pull us over, but they ain't gonna let us go. Because they know we rule the Delta. Trying to get me on no lights when there's still a lot of sun out. They're gonna let me go. They don't have anything to back up. Sorry, I don't know why I went there, but just gorgeous. No. It's not a dump truck. It's a badass freaking two-wheel truck. I was gonna say four-wheel, but I remember you said it's only two-wheel. But you can drift the two wheels a lot better than you can drift four-wheel drive. And it's your first truck, man. And soon, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing really cool mini bike footage. Cruise up, Tito's back. You got a break already, man? You just went to work like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, we're getting a mini bike. I'm waiting for the mini bike, man. It's got stripes and all. I know you showed the pictures yesterday. Or is that the mini bike? I remember. I get confused because then you wouldn't have virtual reality games. I'm old and my memory's a little weak. Truck looks badass though, man. I will tell you that. It's a badass truck, and you'll be able to do like donuts forever. It's sharp. It's got stripes and all. Oh, it blinked me. A flaming skull. Really? Nice. Well, we're looking for a lot of updates on your show, man. You're camping and trapping, but now we're gonna have camping, trapping, and four wheeling, dude. What the hell? I got a truck. We're going full on YouTube now. We're gonna be spinning donuts in my monster truck on the way to go camping. Yeah, he's all into it now. This is just his first installment on his videos. He's got a badass truck. And he's getting a badass B bike. And then he's getting a badass freaking four wheeler. And then he's gonna have badass tents for us. It's progression, my man. I'm like, yeah, well, you're 18-year-old. Welcome to life, my friend. You're on your way, though. You kicked it off well. I seen the bike yesterday. No, you kicked it well. You're so sad, man. You have a loving community that loves you, and they they're loving watching you grow. You're you're young, you're stable, you know what you're doing. You create great videos. You're just being you. And just keep being you, and it's just going to keep going. Yeah, you're just you. Yeah, and I've watched your comments. I've read your comments on all your videos, and it's amazing, dude. I mean, they're like you've just being you. You found people that love you just being you. And then I remember in the live night we talked about like I forget the YouTuber, and he said, "Oh, he's caught in a trap of just being this type person, and it's not him." No, you found you, and people love you. And the best way to be you on YouTube is being you. And they love you being you. You don't have to do all the fancy shit. You don't have to do like he said, John B. His videos are all B-roll. It's all music at it. No, they love you for being you, and that is the most amazing part of who you are as who you are. Just do what you do. Yeah. And I said, dude, one of your videos you had like 3,000 comments, and I went through pretty much all 3,000 of them. And I was completely and totally amazed in the fact that the followers you have are so just complacent with the fact that you're just you. And I follow a lot of other fishing channels, other YouTube channels, and I watch them and I read their comments, and everybody's trying to like, they're just fake. But your comments you get and everything you get is so genuine. And that's just amazing to me. Because I've been on here 14 years, and trust me, I've I've had so many comments that just rip me apart and just F with me. But you have an amazing, true following. And that's going to take you so many places, and especially your age. And I'm just saying this to you because I've watched it, I've seen it, I've experienced it. I have many more years on YouTube than you, but just the following you have is it's kind of like a Mr. Beast sort of following. It's sincere, and they love you as who you are. So just keep doing what you do. You said YouTube wouldn't last your life, but I think you're pretty set up to do it. Yeah, no, you just have that it factor. I'm telling you, you don't follow the rules. You don't you don't fall into the rules of YouTube and that, but people love you for what you do, and that's an amazing accomplishment. A lot of people like you that get one hit video and blow up. It doesn't go on further than that. But you've struck a chord with people. You struck a chord with people, and they love you. And I said, you said that you don't think it was. You said on my life you didn't think it would exist or be something that's consistent throughout your life, and that YouTube's not going to be where you are as a person, especially at your age at 18. But no, I'm telling you, I've been following. I've been on here 14 years. I've been through hell on YouTube, and I'm only at 3,000 subscribers. You're where you are now, and you've struck a chord. You're somebody that's actually legit, and you don't play the games. You just do what you do, and people love you for it. And you help people out. You have families saying, "I love this. I have kids." You've helped us out a lot as far as us wanting to get out and go camping and tent selection, and you have something. You definitely have something. So don't get. I don't know. I was just upset with it. Me as myself as a YouTuber when you said you didn't think it was something that was going to last. You're set. You have what it takes. You have that A factor within videos and that. So just keep going, man. It ain't gonna end. It ain't just it. It ain't just gonna be that one video. You're smart enough at your young age that you've realized that, and I'm I'm gonna be proud to say, and how many every years I live from now, because I'm 54, that I saw you become that person, and that you graced me and came in and acknowledged me as a person. So yeah, sorry, I'm being emotional, but you have something, man, and it's great. So, somebody comment because I'm like, sorry. Let me let me get back to my bad wine. Yeah, sorry. My lives go where they go, and yeah. No, I appreciate you, man. Um, you you helped me go on with my daily process on YouTube. No, you've actually helped me. I mean, you brought me back to um, what I always thought I would be on YouTube, as far as people like just respecting me and realizing that I was trying to help them and doing things that were fun and educational. And then YouTube went freaking crazy, and you had to be like this crazy entertainer and just have B-roll and music. And but you've really helped me realize that I need to go back to what I thought YouTube was about when it started, and that is genuine people that genuinely either try to help you within what they do, or just great videos that people genuinely like, and you don't have to do all the flavor and extravagant stuff. So for that, I genuinely thank you, Nicholas. I mean, I know you haven't been on it that long, and you blew up, but you followed through so eloquently and so positively, and that's why I respect you so much, and that's why I'm be sending you this this gift you'll get in like about a month, because and I've said this before, and I was saying earlier, I think you were generally a person that should should get this and be able to genuinely pass it on. So sorry guys, this is like going downhill with me. I mean, I know nobody's commenting now, and when nobody starts commenting, I get sort of really kind of I don't know. I feel like I'm off the track. So, thank you everybody that's been in here. My battery actually lasted. Wow, it's getting ready to go out. Alright guys. Thank you so much. I have a good tips and tricks coming out tomorrow for you guys. Again, this is the end of my what is this thing? Yeah, I know. It's weird because I I feel like I'm not I don't know. I feel like when people aren't my battery just went down. I don't. It's yeah. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah. It's just I don't know. Me being live, it's about interacting with people and getting comments from people. So for me, it's really weird suddenly when everybody just sort of. But it's usually when I get like this and get emotional and get more heavy with it, and it's no offense to you guys, but I know people listening. People are more like he's. Oh, he's more into it. I'm hoping, but yeah. Thank you guys so much. These mean a lot to me. It's kind of, I mean, it's kind of weird because this is the third day of me going live all the time, and being there and all that is just, it's work. Um, I plan these out. I try to think about them ahead of time. I'm hoping I give you guys something that's worthwhile, and that's just kind of where I am right now. But I have a good tips and tricks coming up tomorrow. I have another throwback Thursday that's really good. I think coming up on Thursday, and I have another really good winter fishing help for you guys coming up on Friday. And thank you so much for coming in. It means a lot to me. And Nicholas, thank you. This was a lot of fun. You you joking about a Christmas gift, and then I don't know, me giving it out to you, and then you getting so involved with it. But you'll appreciate it. It'll be a lot of fun. And I won't see you guys live again until Sunday. Hopefully, I can do another skate and fish. But hopefully, there's gonna be a good video. It's a tips and tricks. Help you guys catch more bass in winter. And other than that, I'll see you live next Sunday. I'm out. Bam!